Welcome to another episode of the English to Sleep podcast. Have a great night of sleep and enjoy another episode of our podcast.
Hi, Marina. How are you? It's nice to talk with you.
Hi, Joseph. Nice to talk with you too. I'd love to share how I became a teacher.
So, when did you decide?
It was a long time ago in high school.
Oh, really? Why then?
I loved helping friends with homework, with tough subjects. It just felt natural.
And did you always love school?
Yes, absolutely. Always. I genuinely loved the process of learning new things, and I also deeply enjoyed the act of explaining concepts to others. School truly felt like my happy place.
What was your absolute favorite subject to study during your school years?
Definitely history. There were so many fascinating stories to uncover. I loved understanding the past and seeing how different events connected to each other over time.
Did you have any particular teacher who inspired you greatly during your education?
Yes, I certainly did. Miss Emily was truly amazing. She taught literature and made a profound impact on me.
How exactly did she manage to inspire you so much? What made her stand out?
She had this incredible ability to make learning so much fun, and she made all the books we read truly come alive. More than that, she genuinely cared about us as students and saw our individual potential, which was very inspiring.
So, After you graduated from high school, what was the very next step you took towards your goal?
I enrolled in college and chose to study education, specifically focusing on elementary school teaching because I had a strong desire to work with young children.
Was the college experience particularly challenging at times?
It was occasionally. There were many late nights spent studying and a lot of required reading. However, I absolutely loved every single class and embraced every new idea presented to me.
What would you say was the most challenging part of your college education as you prepared for teaching?
Perhaps student teaching was the most challenging, but also the most rewarding. It was my first real hands-on classroom experience, and I learned far more from it than I ever did just reading books.
And what do you consider to be the very best part of being a teacher now that you're in the profession?
Seeing my students learn and grow is absolutely the best part. When their eyes light up because they've finally understood something, that's the greatest feeling. It truly makes my entire day worthwhile.
On the flip side, what would you say is the hardest or most difficult aspect of your job?
Sometimes it can be quite challenging because every single student is unique. They all have different needs and learning styles, so you constantly need to adapt your approach. Also, managing the classroom effectively can sometimes be a bit tricky.
Do you ever find yourself feeling overwhelmed by the demands of the job?
Yes, sometimes I do feel overwhelmed. there's always a considerable amount to do, from meticulously planning lessons and grading countless papers to communicating effectively with parents. However, the incredible rewards of the profession always outweigh those moments of stress.
Do you have any valuable advice you would offer to new teachers just starting their careers?
My advice would be to always be patient and to maintain your passion for teaching. Never stop learning yourself and continuously strive to grow as an educator. Most importantly, really connect with your students and build strong relationships with them. That truly makes all the difference in the classroom.
That's really great advice, Marina. What's one thing you wish someone had told you earlier in your teaching journey?
I wish someone had told me that it's perfectly okay to make mistakes. As a teacher, you're constantly learning and evolving too, so there's no need to be overly hard on yourself when things don't go perfectly.
Makes a lot of sense. It truly sounds like a deeply rewarding and fulfilling career. Thank you so much for sharing your inspiring story with me today, Marina.
You're very welcome, Joseph. It was genuinely a pleasure to talk with you, and I sincerely hope my experiences might help or encourage someone else out there. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. We'll be back with another video tomorrow, so don't miss it.